Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my vlog. I am Junbrix Quinzon, a student of Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Colleges taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. For today's vlog, we will be talking about tornadoes. This includes the facts about them, how they are formed, the characteristics of it, how destructible it can be, and how they are forecasted. So what is a tornado? A tornado is a vertical funnels of rapidly spinning air. Their winds may top 250 miles an hour and can clear a pathway a mile wide and 50 miles long. Tornadoes are also known as twisters. Tornadoes are born in the thunderstorms and are often accompanied by hail. Giant persistent thunderstorms called supercell spawn the most destructive tornadoes. So how does tornado forms? The rising air is the first ingredient needed for a tornado to develop. Any storm is formed when a condensation occurs, the byproducts of the clouds. Condensation releases heat, and heat becomes the energy that drives huge upward drafts of air. The more condensation and the bigger the storm clouds grow, the more powerful those updrafts become. In supercells, this rising air mass is particularly strong. As the air climbs, it can change direction to start and move more quickly. Finally, at the storm's base, if there is a lot of moisture, a huge cloud base develops, giving the tornado something to feed off later. If it gets that far, when all of these things are in place, a vortex can develop enclosed by the storm and forming a wide wall tube of spinning air that gets pulled upwards. We call this a mesocyclone. Outside, cool, dry, sinking air starts to wrap around the back of the mesocyclone, forming what's known as the rear flank downdraft. This unusual scenario creates a stark temperature difference between the air inside the mesocyclone and the air outside, building up a level of instability that allows a tornado to thrive. Then, the mesocyclone's lower part becomes tighter, increasing the speed of the wind. It's a big if, this funnel air moves down into the large moist cloud base at the bottom of the parent storm, it sucks it in, turns into a rotating wall of cloud, forming a link between the storm that created it and the earth. Tube of spinning cloud touches the ground, it becomes a tornado. Most or all small, short-lived, producing winds of 65 to 110 miles per hour, but others can last over an hour, producing 200 miles per hour winds. Characteristics of tornadoes. Twisters are usually accompanied or preceded by several thunderstorms and high winds. Hail is also common. Once a tornado hits the ground, it may live for as little or a few seconds as long as 3 hours. The average twister is about 660 feet wide and moves about 30 miles an hour. Most travel more than 6 miles per hour, dying out. A massive tornadoes, however, the ones capable of widespread destruction and many deaths, can roar along as fast as 300 miles an hour. These measurements are scientists' best estimations used by anemometers, which measure wind speed, cannot withstand the enormous force of tornadoes to record them. The next part is the destruction of a tornado. In the United States, every year tornadoes do about $400 million in damage and kill about 70 people on average. Extremely high winds tears apart homes and business apart. Winds can also destroy bridges, flip trains, send cars and trucks flying, tear the bark off trees, and suck all the water from a riverbed. High winds sometimes kill or injure people by rolling them along the ground and dropping them from dangerous heights, but most tornado victims are struck by flying debris, roofing shingles, broken glass, doors, and metal rods. The number of average deaths per year in the United States, which is dominant in tornadoes, it is higher. Improved forecasting and warning systems were put into place. The next is how tornadoes are forecasted. The meteorologists in the US or the National Weather Service use a Doppler radar, satellites, weather balloons, and a computer modeling to watch the skies for several storms and tornadic activity. Doppler radars record wind speed and identify areas of rotation within thunderstorms. Since Doppler radar has been used, their warning time for tornadoes are grown from a fewer than 5 minutes in the 1980s to the average of 13 minutes by the late 2000s. Thank you so much for watching my vlog, and I hope you learned a lot about tornadoes. Have a nice day and keep safe always. Bye-bye!